Hey, what's happening? It's Nana. I haven't done a lot of content lately. I've been dealing with some real life issues. Nothing, to worry about. Thank you guys for checking up on me, but I'm okay. I'm still like getting used to moving after being homeless again. I'm still recovering from that trauma. Okay. Dealing with life, but I wanted to tell you guys like a spooky story. Okay. Um, I don't believe in coincidence. I don't think that things happen randomly. I'm not going to say everything that's good, I like, oh, thank God, and everything that's bad, oh, it's the devil. I take responsibility for things in my life, but I'm talking about really strange occurrences that happen to get your attention. And so, let me tell you, I was living in Brunswick, Ohio, near Pearl Road, Route 42, not too far from Route 303, in the heart of Medina County, Brunswick, really. And my friend, who was my bestest friend ever in the whole wide world, lived in a little town called Wadsworth, Ohio. Um, Had to be about 2010, maybe 2011, because I was still smoking cigarettes. Because I remember being on her patio, puffing away on a Camel 99, drinking coffee. And in the driveway, there was a little rolled up newspaper. Probably been sitting there for a day and a half. I was bored. We didn't sit in like live off of our phones back then the way we do now. Not only that, I still don't even know how to use this phone half the time. But anyway, I went over and I got that little paper. I opened it up reading it thinking, oh, there's something in here about the weather, the horoscope, something. And I went to the obituary page. I'm a little bit morbid. I always check out the obituaries to see how people were, how they passed, how old they were when they passed. You know what I mean? It's just weird. I like graveyards and funeral homes too. But anyway, uh, when I opened it up and looked at the obituaries, I saw someone that I knew. Now, the chances of me seeing this person's obit in this paper in the middle of Wadsworth, Ohio, when they had been living in Los Angeles for a while. His name was Mark Hudson. His mother, Betty, and her husband, Stan, took care of me and my sisters when we were young. Betty would keep us before and after school while my mom worked. They were very close friends. We grew up with their 5 kids over there. And Mark and Scott were the 2 boys. Georgie, Tina, and Roxy were the 3 girls. I was closer with the boys. I've always been a tomboy. I like to do dumb stuff. Scotty Hudson is the man. Well, he was just a little tiny young man then, but he introduced me to Kiss, the band Kiss. I've seen them like 26 times. They're one of my all-time favorite bands ever. Ever. Okay? So anyway, I was kind of close with this family. What are the odds that I was going to be at Barbara's house? She just got this house. It was gorgeous in Wadsworth, Ohio, out in the middle of nowhere. Okay? And here I am sitting on her patio smoking and drinking coffee, and I look and there's this paper and I read it, and a childhood friend is in the obit. Anyway, I just don't believe that's a coincidence. I believe the universe wanted me to convey that information to the rest of our family. I called my mom. I'm like, you're never going to believe this. I'm over at Barb's new place out in the middle of this little town called Wadsworth, and in the neighbor's drive is a little newspaper, and Marky Hudson is in the paper, his obituary, mommy. He died. She's like, oh my gosh. It was just really weird. So, anyway, this was kind of long. You may not have watched the whole thing. It's okay. I just found it fascinating, and I was thinking about that today. So, I thought I would share a story. Have a great one.